More Pokemon merges in Pokemon Eclipse bonus episode 6.
And welcome back to our Gravity
Falls bonus episode here, so figured let's just throw it on today. Why not? Like I said, I had to have to do a bonus one anyway. Just wanted to make sure I was in order. Gotta do 6 at some point too, but probably a bonus. Who knows? We'll see what happens. Depends if 50 releases by then. But cross that bridge when we get to it, as the old saying goes. But right now we gotta deal with more Battle Facility, because if you're not gonna do a Battle Facility episode in the middle of Weirmageddon, when are you gonna do it? Then again, it's own little pocket of time.
By. Some are saying the world is ending. But to be honest,
they do actually bring it up. Okay,
it's like
never mind.
Demons that are usually screaming on the inside and they are on the outside today. It's well as hell. Well, I don't need to tell you this, but we have some visiting trainers seeking shelter. I mean, waiting for a nice battle. So why don't you head down and pay them a visit?
Oh,
you head on down to the battle arena and
have fun writing his lines.
The first of which seems quite literally.
Well, if you're gonna be anywhere in Armageddon, might as well start.
You.
Hello.
Where the heck am I?
Robotic pirates.
Man, I just crash landed my spaceship here falling from the Revlar system. The name's Crimson. But that's Captain
so their Pokemon region is in space.
Is full of weird extraterrestrial
That's a fun way of
entities,
taking it.
But even this place gives it a run for its money.
Is this just Go Rush but Pokemon?
What's that? You want to see the aliens I've encountered?
I mean, there are alien
Pokemon. This is a
Pokemon.
show and tell. The only way you're seeing them is through battle. And if you agree to maybe help me fix my ship when we're done here. Okay? Enough yapping. Get ready.
Excited to battle someone.
It's a cool design. I like the way it looks.
You hop into the
and the idea of a region being a space region is actually pretty dang cool.
And totally
that'd be a neat thing to do for a game. We go to space.
That is Ferostrum, whose terrifying jaws snap menacingly at you. If it weren't for that, it'd be pretty cute.
Reminds me of the frickin'
the icy Tundagrand, which fires
the Demigorgons and Stranger Things,
covering the arena in frost. Now, if you love these
cool designs, pun not intended,
you will want to check out Crimson's Revlar region on his channel, linked down in the description.
Maybe I will. This stuff looks cool.
After you knock out these alien Pokemon, Crimson sends out his last Pokemon, something native to the Hoax region. It's a great big bloop. Now, Crimson pulls out.
We just met this Pokemon, and now we're already beast merging with it.
Okay, so
a Viking ship. Okay,
and cryptid draws for pointing this beast merge in an awesome direction. What if you had a pirate ship? And once I had Crimson on board to make an appearance, I just had to put the two together.
Well, it makes sense.
Because Bloop is the largest Mon in the Hoax decks,
it'd be a really big ship.
To also be
the Stana War. I get it.
So an actual ship was perfect. I mean,
of course.
Whatever. It's relatively small for a ship, but huge compared to all of the other Beast Merge forms.
It's fine.
It was really just about pairing.
We don't have to like compare it to Whale Lord or something.
Felt like it belonged
compare it to Whale Lord. Compare it.
And of course, in order to get just a pinch of silly in there, rather than having the trainer just on the ship, I figured it would be.
We are the ship.
Merge them into the bow ornamentation. So now Crimson gets to be both.
Great, he gets to be the Siren Head
captain, but also a majestic mermaid. And of course,
this is my dream come true.
The crew of 3 Blipicles who actually run the ship. It's silly.
Nice.
I love it. Okay, let's check out Beast.
It's silly, but in a fun way.
The Jolly Crew. The Pokemon explodes into a wave of Blipicle who sweep up the trainer and form into a full ship.
Shiny's cool too, but I think this is the case where both of them win, you know?
They are able to give orders
not just one or the other.
Blipicle who remain as the ship's crew. While not always the most competent, the crew sings upbeat songs while they direct the ship. After unfusing,
yo-ho, and a bucket of prawn, the tiller spins, and the captain yawns.
And the ability then is Sea Shanty. So all sound-based moves become water-type. It's basically a
I wonder if it would be like a Black Flag, the Assassin's Creed game, where you can just have sea shanties as you go along. It's actually kind of intoxicating.
With its watery sound-based attacks. You chip away at it, and eventually Crimson separates from Bloom.
Bye!
Crimson thanks you and saunters off to the medical bench. Not missing a beat, another person comes up to you, and they somehow look even stranger than Crimson.
You look almost robotic.
Stranger, you can call me Grim. I'm a field researcher from the
Ultra Recon,
Squad,
that
I
makes
came to this
sense.
dimension from the Rometa region to see what other
We're going with
otherworldly
otherworldly
activities take
episode
place in
today.
the
Okay,
OS
I'm
region.
down with that.
If
I'm
you'd
good with
like
some
to battle
aliens.
some Pokemon from another dimension, it would certainly benefit my research.
Wow, yes, battling Pokemon from space was one thing.
The
but
Ultra
all of Grimm's
Recon
Pokemon
Squad's
from
theme
Ultra Space.
is just straight up
You hop in the
awesome. I
ring
love
and
it.
Immediately run into
Used it a couple times, too.
Greninja, a speedy fighting type. It
Hi, is
gracefully
there was a
moves
Greninja?
around like
Neat.
a quill dancing on paper. After that is something much cuter. It's a little puny, which yaps at you and attacks with steel and
It's gonna be their.
moves.
I imagine that thing would probably be their
Lastly is what appears to be
Pikachu
an
clone.
Ultra Beast, but
Just imagine.
is in fact an Ultra clone.
Hmm?
You see the water type Vitiligo. If you'd like
Interesting,
to see
they
a
have a
full
regional
region set in
variant
Ultra
too,
Space, then you
essentially.
gotta check out Grimm's channel, Brush with Death. Linked down in
They ain't
the
giving us
description.
Sumin Ninja.
Now, after taking out all of these oddities,
Suminja.
Grimm still has one Pokemon left. Another Hoaxian native. It is Gyarados.
Another one we just
It
met.
seems fitting that Grimm would have an Ultra Beast new to our dimension.
True.
And of course, with a Beast merge.
There's the
chip,
real
the
Ultra
two
Beast of
fuse
hers.
Together. Alrighty, so there were some cool suggestions for Gyarados, but I knew that I had to go with something suggested by Silly Egg and someone having an identity crisis, who pointed us towards General.
I'm just thinking of
Grievous's
Mahler
wheel vehicle
freaking
thing from
sees the
Star
Welsh
Wars.
flag.
I've always found these one-wheel
Or
motorcycle.
what? He
things
sees
where
some
you, like,
flag and
ride
just a
inside
complete
the wheel.
meltdown
Pretty
laughing.
hilarious. That being said, with all the blades on Gyarados, this gets to be a pretty slick and dangerous-looking design. And honestly, it was kind of a pain in the butt to render.
I
It's one of
imagine
those
so.
designs that makes
Look at
perfect
this thing.
sense in my head, but because it should be radially symmetrical, it just gets tough to do all of the blades.
Yeah, it's hard to do a
But
circle.
I don't know. I kind of got there. And
It's cool design though, this sort of
teeth
thing.
and everything
In
just
fact,
ended up
the
being a
Wheel
pretty
of Fortune
perfect
Jack
mix.
Atlas uses
Very fun.
basically
Okay,
based on this design.
Let's check out the
One
Dexter
giant
Beast
wheel.
Merge Gyarados.
Still crazy to think that was supposed to be
blade
Yusei's
wheel.
dual winner
The
originally.
protective plates
At least in
around
the
this
can,
Pokemon
I don't know about
rearrange
real
into a
life, but-
massive tire around the trainer. The
Imagine
scented
Yusei
goo
driving that
creates
thing
squishy
around.
seating and restraints while spinning the wheel at high speeds. This form tears around the battlefield, shredding anything unfortunate enough to get in its way.
You
After
poor
infusing,
unfortunate
the trainer
soul.
can't help but make motorcycle noises with their mouth when walking about. And the ability is something new called
I would.
Terrain. So that means moves used against
Vroom,
ground
vroom,
types
vroom.
and rock types have their power doubled. So, any ground types that you are about to use against Gyarados are in danger for sure. But you
It's like
do
how the
manage
giant
to pull
snake
through
turns into
and
a
take
wheel.
out this
I mean, it
form.
makes sense given that
Separates
what
Grim
Gyarados looks like, but
nods to
still
you
like,
appreciation
okay, that's
and
neat,
heads
making a
off the
tire.
medical bench. Crimson and Grim were both pretty strange people, and you
Yes.
wonder what the third person may be like. They
Human,
walk on
the
over to
true
you and appear
disaster.
to actually be pretty normal.
Yeah,
You
right.
smile at them, and they yell in your
Wait.
face.
Hey,
What
I'm
the-
Toxiquid, let's fight.
Toxiquid literally
Whoa, 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 whoa.
he is unhinged and immediately
Okay, he's human, but he's crazy.
Crucible is first up, throwing its rocky body against your team and croaking fire.
Doesn't even tell us where he's really just like, this is my
Is
name.
the silly
Fight!
little Craboo, whose specialized claw pelts your team with fighting and ghost type attacks. And
Great.
towering above them all is the adorable Bamboo Vile. Being a steel and grass type, you'll need some good fire type attacks to deal with it.
Die.
And if you want to see more of Toxiquid's weird ideas, be sure to check out his channel, linked down in the description. After these Pokemon fall, Toxie brings out the local Tiwi.
Okay,
All
time
of
to see
these
this thing's
merge gem
beast
and
merge
the two
form.
fuse together. Okay, so we're
Sumo wrestler
switching
just
some
throws people.
different
Oh my
ideas
god, the
together.
red ball guy
Pokemon,
from
Minnow,
Sword and
Winslow
Shield.
Fabulous, and
I'm kind of
Eclipse
down
merged
with that.
together. The big one is some solar system inspiration, but also having it kind of chaotic, like pool balls flying around, and of course, Ball Guy, the Pokeball guy. I thought it was just so funny to have it clamped over the trainer's head.
I mock Sword and Shield a lot, but I have no complaints about Ball
that lets
Guy.
me
He's a
switch
cool
our
guy.
It's a rock type. This episode
It's so
has been
dumb
a
it's
way for
cool
us to get some
again.
more monotype beast merge.
Whoa, whoa,
In general,
just
I
look at
think
his
a lot of
head.
people are just a little bit too ready to just slap a second typing on a design when it doesn't really need it. Oh, and this is one of the new Beast Merge designs where I am pulling in colors that don't really exist in the original design. But since it's based on a Pokeball,
It's based off
each of the
Pokeballs. It makes
pairs of
sense. It
orbiting
makes enough
spheres
sense. You know, like
are
this
the
would be
primary
Great Ball,
colors for a
Ultra
different
Ball.
type of Pokeball. So
I have no mouth and I
Great
must
Ball,
scream.
Pokeball, and so on. Okay, let's see what Toxie is working with, partially encased inside of Beast Merge Tiwi.
Even looks like it's
The
screaming.
roller
Look at it.
system. The Pokeball-shaped Pokemon splits in half and clamps around their trainer's head. The trainer's muffled screaming can be heard from inside, which
So that's
acts as
why.
a sort of call to summon other small rocky spheres from nearby.
That's disturbing.
These
Imagine
stone
screaming and
spheres
then these things come
orbit
out.
one another in an intricate.
I like the
environment.
Shinies idea. They're all the balls become
Anything that gets
Master
too
Balls,
close risks
but this is a
being
case of I think all the other colors
orbiting
adds to
balls.
it. The Master
After
Ball being
unfusing,
Ultra
the
Design,
trainer
the
is
Shiny
quite
design
out
is
of
pretty
breath
damn
for a few minutes.
inspired.
And the ability is just unaware. They don't know what's going on. Got a big old rock on its head.
How is it supposed to know what's going on?
Now, where a normal trainer would be screaming, Toxie isn't exactly normal, and you can hear him laughing maniacally inside the stone sphere. You dodge the orbiting satellites.
There's
as
blood
best
on the
you can,
ground.
and eventually take the Beast
Yeesh.
Merge down. Toxie separates, smiles at you completely unfazed, and skips off to the medical bench. You are absolutely wiped out by these battles.
But
You
that
figure
freak
you
show
should
is
really
using
get
another
back to
Ultra
the
Beast.
Apocalypse at hand. On your way
But-
out, you see Abe Normal training in the ring. He has a Petro Fiend at his side, and the
Would you
two
leave it
beasts merge
alone?
together.
No.
Okay, so let's make a nice and gross
T-Rex.
form for this one. A thank you to Alvin Diz and Kuahas for pointing us towards some type of beastie dinosaur thing made of goo. Also, there were a bunch of people suggesting something akin to Hexus from Ferngully, which, like, whoa, that's a really old school reference for a bunch of
The
you
deep
to be
cut
making.
reference.
But there's a dash of that.
I always
stuff
heard
in
of
there, too.
Ferngully, never
But
saw
mainly
it.
our fossilized
All I
tree
know about is
calling
just Robin
on the
Williams
power
voices
of
the
prehistoric beasts
rapping
to turn
bat.
into a dinosaur
Which I
dragon.
think is something that everyone knows, so it's not
Actually
even
very similar to
doesn't
the Beast
matter for
Merge
anything.
form for Azurect, but where that is kind of majestic, this one is really just disgusting looking.
Yeah, I can
Trainer is
tell.
partially covered by slime. I mean, they're like protected by the rib cage, sure, but it's just like all the goop and grime all over them. Yeah, I don't know, it's nasty. Though the colors do get to be nice and fun and vibrant, which is, yeah, it's fun. Okay, let's check out Abe's newest form with Beast Merge Petrofiend. The
Ooh,
Reborn
the
Dragon.
shiny's really cool
The
on
Ultra
this one.
Beast
I like the
latches onto
design.
their
It looks
trainer,
awesome.
breaking apart
The original looks dang
expanding
cool too,
into
but
a
this is the case of
draconic
I know the shiny
which
wins. But
rests
to be
on
fair,
their
it's a
shoulders.
shiny.
The
They
slime
tend to win.
reacts to the trainer's will.
Not all the
and
time,
behaves
but
like a
some of the
decomposing
time.
prehistoric beast. It has an affinity for the environment and will do everything it can to protect nature.
Reborn Dragon's a cool
After
name. Just
unfusing,
pure
the
dragon.
trainer
That's all it needs to
stomps
be.
about as if it were still a large dinosaur.
It's overall like you're in a kaiju
Ability is
movie.
exactly the
Well,
same as Azurect.
an actor
so
in a
that's
kaiju
Resurrect,
movie.
So rock type attacks become dragon type and
The guy-
deal
the dude in the
50% more
suit.
damage. Lucky that you are leaving. You definitely couldn't take on Abe right now. You'll make
No.
sure to get back to the battlefield
This thing is ridiculous.
one more time, but for now, you head back outside to resume your rescue missions. A massive
I imagine
thank
this
you
final
to
thing would probably end
Crimson,
like a boss
Grim,
rush
and
of Abe with
Toxicwig.
all of his
three of
forms
these
or
cool
something
kids
like
are
that.
just very
It's like a hard
talented.
mode or something for the
And of course,
place.
a big thank you to Toby for voicing.
And which the big
Abe.
trophy at the end is
Links
a
are
singular
down in the description
Pokeball.
for everybody, so go and check them out. Also, I want to thank everybody who gave suggestions for Beast Merge forms.
These are some awesome
We still
designs
got
for
a
the Beast
lot of
Merge.
forms
I also like how we
left
did.
to do,
We went
but
like
don't worry,
space,
we'll eventually
alternate
get to all of
dimension,
them, even if
human
most of
but
the rest of them will
crazy,
take place after the
and then
main
Abe, who
story
is
wraps
just
up.
crazy.
Lastly, I just
We
want
met
to
two
shout
crazy
out
people
the
and two
supporters.
aliens in
You
this
guys are
episode. It's
amazing.
certainly a wild
But in
one, that's for
particular,
sure.
massive
Though I do
shout-outs
like
to
the idea of
Angel,
going into
Cyberlord,
alternate
and
dimensions
Mason.
and universes like that for
These
Pokemon
three are
Racing
just
because
the best.
we do usually just
Best
stay
of
on the
the best. They're
Pokemon
so
world.
cool.
Not that there's anything wrong with that.
And of course,
the
you know,
Pokemon world.
like
Why
and
wouldn't you
subscribe
leave?
and
But
all of
it's
that
still.
stuff. Okay, I will
There's
catch
a
you
lot
in
of
the next
alien
one.
Pokemon. We
Later,
can
nerds.
explore like another planet to try to get some more Pokemon. Or go to an alternate galaxy. Imagine that in the game. Like, we go to space to catch Pokemon. That sounds awesome. The reason is that I imagine they don't do that is because, like, well, once you go to space, what's next? Like, I'm not saying, like, once you go to space, you can't come back or something like that, but it's kind of hard to top when you went to space. I mean, yeah, we got Pokemon come from space to Earth. That's fine. Well, not Earth, close. You know what I mean. But have them come from space to Earth, but going from us going to Earth from space, we going into space doesn't work because then it's just like, okay, what are we gonna do for next game gimmick? I have no idea. We went to space. What's left? Some franchises just stop after space because what's left? Either way, cool designs in this one. I like all of them. I think the dragon one, probably the T-Rex form, took and lead if only because of. But yeah, it was just a cool design how he was wearing it, like sort of using it as pseudo armor, but also to attack like a giant puppet. That's pretty dang cool. Abe, I admit, like, all right, that was pretty neat. The Gyarados turning into a giant tire is entirely inspired as heck. One becomes a boat. That's just funny. And the freaking Psychopath just enjoys being stuck in a ball thing as planets orbit around. That was inspired too. Lots of cool ones in this way. The Fruitbat put a lot of thought into it. Like, of course, it was the creators as well, the commentators, who gave the ideas of what he should cover or turn them into. But it's still really dang cool about what he finally came to in the end. So that's awesome. Everyone did a great job in this one. It looked so dang cool. Another great episode from Fruity Art, and I'm looking forward to seeing what comes next as we continue with Weird-Mageddon. Trust me, it was Weird-Mageddon. Things in here are already pretty weird, but unfortunately that was the default state. Cypher is innocent in this one. Hey. But we'll worry about what happens next time. Right now, thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Check out Fruity Art's channel. Link to the channel in the description below as always. I hope to see all of you next time. Later.